Hey everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications for our upcoming videos and episodes. Thank you and enjoy the show.
All right. We are here. Chanel.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, here we go. Sorry for a little bit of delay. We had to, I had to, that I had to get the kids settled for their food and everything. And let's go.
Alrighty then. What is today? It's my favorite day of the weekend. That is
It's
Redline
a red
Thursday.
line Thursday.
Redline
Red
Thursday.
line Thursday.
Redline Thursday. It's Redline Thursday.
Woo!
What's up, people? Hope everybody out there doing good. Thank you again for joining us right here on the Redline Podcast on another Redline Thursday. So, everybody, welcome to the Redline Podcast, hosted by Queen Alexis. That's her over there.
What's up?
And hosted
What's
by
up?
myself, Nelly Swag, right here on TalkShoeRadio.com. So, everybody, the doors are now closing. Please take your seat. Hold on tight as this train pulls off from Howard, headed south to 95th. We're about to go on another journey, another mission, and we're about to get right into it. So, on today's episode, we'll be talking about something I feel every woman can relate to, no matter if you're black or you're white, but it's something I feel is taken to another level with the black woman within the black community, and that's body image and how we are seen by how it's seen by not just people on social media, but in our family and with men. So we finna get all into it, finna sip all of this tea, finna go right down to all of these things we feel, as we like to title this episode Thicker Than the Snicker. The Warm Black Woman Part 2. If y'all haven't checked out Part 1, please go back and check it out because we got into it last week. But like we like to do before we get into the deep conversation, really unpack everything, get into the synopsis of the situation, we must take a little journey. So we're about to do my favorite segment, and I hope it's yours. It happens every week, right here every Thursday on the Redline Podcast. And that's, please say it with me, on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, on YouTube, on TalkShoe. Please say it with me, everybody. Loose squares,
Loop
loose
squares
squares,
and
and
squares
loud.
and love.
Brought to you by our wonderful, beautiful Queen Alexis. So, Queen, as we like to do every Thursday, but on this Thursday, what is your loose squares and loud? Tell the people, let them know. I'm about to just let you go off because I know you got some things to say. So, go ahead.
I got a few minutes. I got it. Ah, welcome, everybody to the wonderful and ignorant segment of loose squares, and loud. Tonight, for my loose squares segment, I need to talk to the fellas. Not all of the fellas, but certain fellas. You know, we call them the chubby chasers, but some of them is on the DL with the chubby chasers. You really like me, but you really don't want nobody to know that you like me or like what you see. Or when I'm just minding my business, just like last week I said, I'm minding my business and these brothers come up to me and be like, man, you beautiful, man. You got a cute face, man. You beautiful. But man, you'll be a dime piece if you lose by like 50 to like 75 pounds. You'll be perfect. Nigga. First of all, let's make this quite clear. I never asked for your opinion about my size, nor did I ask for you to even talk to me in the first place. Let's just be quite honest. But for those who I actually entertain the thought of having a conversation with, and y'all trying to be these closeted chubby chasers, you like big girls, but not in public, you can need to go and have several stadiums and arenas of seats. Because let's be honest, you like what you see. You like the big girls, you like the curves, you like the booty, you like the thighs, and you like the legs. You like what you see. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't have came over here and said anything to me or any of us. And for the ones that have the nerve to even call to be indulging or entertaining us as a fetish. Boo, I am not a fetish. I am a human being, and also I am the most lethal thing you ever could ever meet. My dear, my dear, my dear. If you ever try to play with me, try to think you're getting your rocks off, I will have you addicted. So, tread lightly, brother. Tread lightly. Yes, I'm a big girl, proud of it. If you don't like what you see, don't say nothing to me. If you like what you see, be out with it, out and proud with it. But don't be trying to be all wishy-washy and trying to be cool in front of your friends or your boys or your family members, knowing that you like all of this cushion. And that's all I got to say about my loose squares and loud. We gonna thank you, bless your hearts and your parts, and we're gonna keep it moving with the show.
All right, people, and I gotta add a little bit to that. It like don't do that. Like nobody asks you to do that. Like if you like what you like and you like what you like we have said on the show, it doesn't matter what you like or who you like, but you ain't gotta put somebody else down because you like what you like. But we'll get on that later in the show. So let's just get down to it. What is body shaming? Body shaming is pretty much pointing to somebody. It could be somebody in your family. It could be somebody as a celebrity. It could be anybody that you shame them for the particular type of body that they have, whether they're bigger, smaller, shorter, taller, just things about themselves that make them them, but you're shaming them for it. And we see it a lot. I have examples of parents sometimes doing it to their kids. Like their kids might be on the chubbier side and they might, call them out on his sleeve. You eating all that candy. You just a big fat pig, all of that. But their kid, like you give them what they eat. So how can you call them out on it or using food as a weapon, saying, well, if you be good, I give you this candy or ice cream, and we all do it, but not in a way of, as a reward, but more as, well, since you didn't act right today, you don't get this or you don't eat that. So it has them have reverse positionings with food or how they feel, as well as
Mhm.
pretty much like just building up things in their mind. And like we always say, it starts from what happens when you're younger. And sometimes you don't know why people get bigger. Like all of us know the show 600 pounds, my 600-pound life, and we might look at it and be like, how did they get that way? But when you go into their backstory, some might have had sexual abuse. Some of them might have had self-confidence issues, and they might have been bullied, and they use food for a comfort. So we can't judge nobody on where they are because it all stems back to what we have talked about, mental health. But as far as black women are concerned, I feel that it's even more rampant that we body shame other women. Like other women body shame other women. Like it's always this saying, like the cute girl at least got one fat girl in her clique to make her feel good about herself. Or the big friend, she the one who can't really get a good relationship. And if she does, she's settling, or it's just a whole lot that goes into it. And we're shaming people over their bodies. But then we try to preach that you need to love yourself. How can I love myself when every image out there from social media to what my family and my friends say says that the body that I'm in is not enough or it's not good enough or every man I come into an encounter with, like Queen Alexa said, that they'll be like, oh, you'll be a dime, you'll be bomb, you'll be nice if you lost maybe 15, 20, 30 pounds, or if you got this done and maybe got that done. And it's not just exclusive to weight. It might be due to breast size. It might be to having too big of a butt, not having too much of a butt. Like, to me, that's a big issue. And us as black women, we deal with enough. It's either our hair is too much in weave, or it's too natural, or it's too this, or your body's too that, or we supposed to automatically snap back after we have children, and like a whole human did not just come out of us, and we're expected to just be looking like an IG model or something like that. And to me, that's the part. Nobody should be shamed over their body. Like, it's your body. Nobody should be shaming you, and you as a human being shouldn't be shaming nobody else. I know we have these stereotypes and these things that have been taught to us, but we have to be willing to unlearn some behaviors that are toxic, that are detrimental, that are not good. And we have to understand that if you encouraging or uplifting to somebody's body type, that doesn't have anything to do with their lifestyle. Just because a girl is bigger don't mean she's unhealthy. Just because a girl is skinny doesn't mean that she needs to eat more. And to me, first and foremost, that one needs to stop with body shaming.
Man, let me interject right there. When just to piggyback on some stuff. For example, I'm repping my big girls always. Team big girls. We got it going on. That's it. But for example, when you said that, certain people, with family members or people saying, period, women saying to other women, if you're on the heavier side, there's a certain caliber of men that will not look at you, will not want you. You have to settle for anything. Like, for example, they keep coming out saying that about Kiara Sheard, and she engaged. Everybody talking about, oh, she's settling and she couldn't do what her mama could have done. Let me put it quite clear. Let's put this quite clear. First of all, they was talking about how Kiara couldn't get a bishop like her mama did. First of all, let's do the timeline. Karen Clark met J. Drew Sheard, Bishop Sheard, before he was even a pastor. Okay,
Speak
he was
on it.
about to become a pastor. Um, she also met him around the time that she did, and for all my church family, church community, and gospel community that know, met him and married him when it was the Clark sisters, when they was looking like the number 1,000, being Dorinda being number one, and Twinkie, Karen, Jackie, and Denise, and Jackie, and true, make it 10,000. Denise being the zeros. So obviously, if she is selling now at this brother's, first of all, we don't even know what the brother do. All we know is that he's educated, he got a good job, he's doing what he's supposed to do. So
Okay,
this is
let me
his
interject real
starting
quick.
point.
Okay, let me interject real quick because this show is just gonna go all over the place today. So let's just put it out there. Pretty much, Kiara Sheard, there was something that Queen tagged me in talking about she's settled, or she's just
Mm-hmm.
settling for this or that. First and foremost, her fiance, he owns his own business with landscaping. So he's a
Hallelujah.
business owner. He has his own. And secondly, if y'all have bothered to do any research or any background, which is none of your business who she chooses to marry, they've known each other since they were young. Like, his mother and her mother grew up as best friends. Even his grandmother knew Dr. Mattie Moss Clark. That's how deep they go back. Like Kiera has said that he's always been somebody that they've been in each other's lives but never really paid attention to too much. You know, you always had that friend or that family friend that you've been cool with for years, but you know you don't pay attention. That's family, that's bro, that's everything. And then they decided to give it a go, and turned out everything she was looking for was right in front of her face the whole entire
Mm.
time. And he exceptionally, from what I see, loves her, treats her right. I don't care what anybody got to say about, oh, he could have bought her a bigger wing. Y'all don't know what Kiera's style is. She probably don't want to be flashy. She probably wants to be modest. Or they probably have the attitude, I could spend a hell of a lot of money on this wing, or I could give you a good wing and spend what I could have spent on a bigger wing for a down payment for a house. So a lot of y'all are
Hallelujah.
very shallow and narrow minded. And just because she's a bigger girl, she's settled. Like this dude, like she gotta be with a bum dude who only want her for her money, or this, that, and the third. Like bigger women are always associated with, oh, they really don't want you, or you got to be careful, or if you got any little bit of status, they only gravitate to you because of what you can do for them. Why can't it be that the man she's about to make her husband, that the man who proposed to her, truly loves her body type? Like truly love the cushion. Like I want that in my life for the rest of my life. And I'm gonna make this move.
And
Like, so to me, that irritated my spirit, that we and others have this mentality that she or any other person had to settle because they are on the bigger side. Like, what sense does that make? Like, you think her self-esteem is so low? Like, you really think it's that low? Like, I guess you feel like the big girl is always sad or has low self-esteem, or she was never paid attention to
we're
or
not.
jocked in high school. Like, let me make something clear, because we about to go all over the place. I personally, I'm not skinny. Not. I've had up and downs with my weight my whole life. But I can tell you one thing I've never had a problem with is with getting with a dude. I've never had to beg anybody to holler at me, to approach me, to be with me. None of that. So I'm not saying I'm cocky, but I'm confident that I know I have more assets than a liability, if you know what I'm saying. So let's just make that
Ah.
clear. But go on, Queen Alexis.
Let me just,
I had to just interject that part right quick.
yeah. And let's just make this quite clear for all our listeners. If you on Talk Shoe on YouTube or Spotify or good or Google Podcasts and everything, I'm gonna need you to take a good look over on the left side of this flyer, and you can see. Hello, this is what Queen working with. Ta-da. Ain't nobody got no problems. Ain't nobody over here at the Redline Podcast got a problem pulling a dude or getting hollered at a dude from a dude for nothing. First of all, we don't holler at them. They holler at us. I'm just saying. But
Preach!
for that whole
Tabernacle!
huh, ah, for that whole mindset of, if you a big girl, you got low self-esteem, that you can just settle for whatever you can get, is a lie from the pit of hell. Just because you are a certain size, and let's be quite honest here, just because you're a certain size, and I'm not just saying about with the big girls, I'm talking about all the way from the skinny girls all the way up, and from the big girls all the way down. Just because you're a certain size don't mean you gotta lower your standards. I mean, boo. Don't mean you gotta lower your standards. Don't mean you gotta settle for anything, honey. You wear your body what God gave you well, and you wear it, and you wear it well. Just the the confidence that they looking at, that folks is mad at. The ones that come up to you and saying something about how you look. Oh, you cute for a big girl. You cute. Yeah, you cute for a big girl. Oh, you cute, but you can be a dime piece if you lost weight. They just mad at your confidence. Keep it moving, boo. Keep it moving, boo. I'm just saying. And that whole it irritates me. It irritates me to the core when I hear mostly from women. You gotta be this certain size. You gotta be this certain shape. You gotta be this certain. Now, this what gets me. Now it's acceptable to be a BBW, a big girl, a plus size woman, but it gotta be a certain shape. That'll be acceptable. You can't be an apple shape. You can't be a circle. You can't be a rectangle shape or a pear shape. You got to be always an hourglass in order to be accepted as a big girl or a BBW or a plus size. Other than or thick as hell. Other than that, if you're not that body shape, then other than that, you just fat. Come on now. If you don't go on somewhere with that bull, big girls is big girls, period. And
Exactly.
can I
So
make this quite? Can I make this quite clear? Stop calling size 10 plus size. That is not a plus size at all. 14 and up plus size. 12 and
exactly.
down regular size. Let's make it quite clear. I'm done. I'm done.
Let's just say this. There's a certain section in the store that 12, 11, and 10 can still shop at. They ain't got to move to that other whack. Okay? They're still kind of in the petite section. So, um, moving on. Well, really not moving on, continuing on pretty much. It's about body image and social media and public spaces. So, social media is a real big thing of what we do. All of us either have an Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. You have some type of social media. At one point in your life, you did. If you've been in existence in life and you're an adult, if you've had something in the last 15 to 20 years of some type of social media, whether it was back in the day with the chat rooms or with MySpace or Tag or
Black
Black
Planet.
Planet or any of it, you've had something, and it's pretty much been predominant that if you cute, if you have this, you have these many followers or these many friends, if you have this type of body, with the wop. So I just want to address the issue that somewhat bothers me. So all of you know the Grammy Award winning singer, songwriter, performer Lizzo. Um, you know, why men great till they gotta be great. You know her.
I
So
was
she
making
is
me think.
so she feels really good about herself. Like if you go to her IG, she's twerking, she doing some, she with her friends, being ratchet, just loving her body. But if you go to the shade room every time she posts something and the shade room picks it up or any other blog picks it up, it's all you see in the comment. Oh, she doing too much. Nobody want to see all of that. Why she gotta be all of that? Like she need to tone it down. She need to stop. Like her body not made to do all of that. Like she just acting like she's really happy about her body. Woot the woot the wop. And then on the contrary, you go to somebody like Meg the Stallion's page. She does the exact same thing. She'll twerk, be in a bikini with her friends in the pool. She gets posted. Oh dang, Megan, I see you. You straight. That's sexy. Oh, that's a hot girl right there. Woot the wop. So they're both black. They're both successful. They both are musical artists. But why does Lizzo get a certain reaction that Megan doesn't get? And you know why? Because Lizzo is bigger, but she's comfortable with her body. And that's what and then people try to psychoanalyze it like Oh, she's really not happy with her body. She's putting on the front. She's trying to pretend like she's really feel confident. That's why she do all the outlandish twerking, and she be doing too much. And like this girl can't just be happy with her body. But but she also post workout videos. She also says that she's going vegan to try to be healthier. And if any of you know from like The Biggest Loser, Julian, she said that, she might be, it's not so cute if she gets diabetes or hypertension or anything like that. And she just pretty much put it out there like Lizzo was unhealthy. Have y'all ever seen Lizzo perform? I just want to know. She has
She
so
throw
much
that.
stamina. Like
She throw that
I'm
ass
talking
in the
about
circle better than half of us.
I'm talking about better stamina, or up to the par of a Janet Jackson, Beyonce. Like, she doesn't get tired. She twerks, she sings, she raps, she dances, she plays the damn
Play the
flute.
flute.
Do you know how much the flute takes out? You have to breathe, and she holds notes and all of that. And she's in shape. But once again, it's that mentality that if you're bigger, like, let's not get this twisted. Being healthy is being healthy. Blood pressure is real in our community. Hypertension is real. Diabetes is real in our community. But people don't act like people who are at a lesser weight don't have it. You could be genetically dispositioned to already have it, because your grandma, your uncle, whoever might have had diabetes, and you have it. And I know people who are diabetic or have hypertension, who are skinny, or who are at what you call a acceptable body weight, or have an acceptable body image. Health conditions do not just be exclusive. You can have a heart attack and be 150 pounds, like, but it's the lifestyle you live,
Mm-hmm.
it's the food you consume, it's what you doing. Like, there are bigger people who are active, who take a bike ride, who run, who jog, who go to the gym. Just because they're not skinny, you're like, they've been going to the gym but they're not losing any weight. No, it's not about losing weight. It's about developing strength. It's about being healthy. It's about just being active. And that irritates me so much that Lizzo gets so much criticism for being her, for doing what she wants to do with her body. And then people have the nerve to say, I bet you should change her tone about being happier if she gets skinnier, or let her lose some weight, and watch how it changes. About, no, let her just be happy, but don't criticize her for showing off her body, for being young, for having fun on Instagram, and being happy about what she working with. But y'all don't have that same energy for Meg the Stallion. Like, just be honest. They do the exact same thing. Will post bikini pictures, will twerk, all of that. But Lizzo is a headlining story, and she's promoting an unhealthy lifestyle, like being big is cool and blase, while Meg the Stallion is just empowering women, or she's just being sexy, or she's just being a hot girl. Like, that irks my nerves so bad. Like, why can't us as big girls have somebody out there representing for us, saying, yo, embrace your body. If you got the big butt, the big boobs, whatever, embrace what you have. If you had a stomach, don't be afraid to wear the bikini. Don't be afraid to do it, because it's your body. Embrace it, love it, enjoy it. And that, to me, is my biggest issue.
Let me interject right here. This ain't the first time we dealt with this before. Um, Dealing with a plus size singer. Remember they used to do this with Jill Scott. Jill Scott was cool as long as she was singing stuff. Revolutionary. You know that first album where it's sweet. Oh, he loves me and everything and all that wonderful stuff. But as soon as that second album, you know, with
Crown Royal.
whatever, whenever, Crown Royal, that was the third. Oh, why,
But
why,
still,
or
but
why is she being so sexual? Oh my God, now it's disgusting. Like plus size girls can't be sexy. I'm just saying, I find it quite interesting
right.
that,
And I just
oh,
want to say
we
this,
can't be sexy.
and I just want to say this. If anybody, if you put on Jill Scott's Crown Royal and you get no play, then something wrong with you. Like that's one of the sexiest songs ever. Like ever. Like it makes you want to touch yourself. And
Dude,
she wrote
she
that.
started out with the first one. She started out with the first album with Honey Molasses. Honey Molasses, Ebony Magistry, Chocolate Brown Sugar, Sweet Epiphany. And folks was like, oh, why is she talking all sexual for her size? Excuse me?
Like like
See,
like
y'all help us. Let me get this one. Let me get this one. Y'all folks keep on thinking that big girls ain't sexy, that we can't get it or we can't get none at all because we big. I'm so sorry, but we sexy. We know
and,
exactly what to say, exactly what to do, exactly what to wear, exactly how to walk, exactly how to talk to get some good, you know, you know, and get it well. But hey, like we can't be sexy, like you said, we can't be sexy if it's somebody smaller, somebody smaller or skinnier. They like yay empowerment. Us, oh my God. Oh my God. She must have low self esteem about herself. Oh, and that you're acting out. Ain't nobody acting out on nothing. You better leave Lizzo alone. And I love the fact that the more Lizzo talk, the more they talk about Lizzo, the more naked she get. I'm so happy. Baby, just get all the way naked.
yes,
All the way. Do
yes,
all your
and
videos and go
yes.
naked. Go.
And she does. And she does. Like she won 3 Grammys for being big, and her album cover was her being naked. Let's just call it what it is. Like her album cover, she was
Love it.
naked. But and speaking of Jill Scott, I don't know if y'all saw this on Twitter when an NFL player, Cal Cornian, I don't know how to say his last name, but his name is Cal,
Corny
and
ass, corny ass. You gonna
oh
say corny ass?
oh and and he said he wrote, people are attracted to Jill Scott, and by no means is she ugly, but y'all really sexually aroused by her, huh? Like what? Wait a minute. Hold the flag on the plate. Official review. Come on, bring the monitors out. Listen. Oh my goodness. All right. So he backtracked after he received some heat. Like a lot of people was like, everybody from K Michelle to Tory Lanez was like coming to her defense and saying like, yeah, she's sexy. Yeah, like Tory Lanez was like, if you ain't trying to hit Jill Scott, what's wrong with you? And there was people talking about, see, he too young. He don't know what that thing possess. He just don't know. He really don't know. And for real, like when you like people like you really tweeted like you're really like people really attracted to like Jill Scott is intelligent. She's poetic. She's fine. She's sexy. Like she's everything you want in a woman and could ever want. But you corny wanted like go on Twitter thinking like you was gonna get a bunch of people agreeing with you. Bruh, people didn't even know what team you played for. They had to go on Sports Center and find out, like go on ESPN.com and find this out. Like that's the only way your name got out there. Cause bruh, like Jill Scott got a name. Do some more work on the field, bruh. Do some more work, because I didn't even know who you was. Like real talk. I'm not the biggest sports. I'm not the. I'm a big sports fan, but I'm not the biggest sports fan of the NFL. But I know a lot of key players in the NFL, defense and offense. And bruh, I didn't know you, bruh. I didn't know you. And then you wanted to pedal, like you was backpedaling, like you was trying to get a tackle or something. And to me, that's disrespectful to say that a big woman couldn't be attractive, or she's not attractive, or even like, and let's just not even. I know that we're talking about black women, but let's even go to white women with Adele. She lost a gang of weight. Now there was an article that said now she was put, like, she looks so much happier now. She looks so much freer. She doesn't look so bogged down, or she's doing like what? Like, she lost her weight. She got out of a relationship, and anybody who knows, after you get out of a long relationship, there's probably two or three things you do. You cut your hair, you lose weight, and you were like, oh, you thought I was just gonna sit here and not be fine. Like, no, like thinking that, oh, now she's happy. Or even like go back to Jennifer Hudson when she lost her weight. You was like, oh, well, she had to do it for a career, or oh, see, that's why she decided not to get married, or whatever, or she started to get different, or any of that. Like, let's not forget, Jennifer Hudson won a Grammy and an Oscar and a Golden Globe while she was still big. Like, she was very
Off of
accomplished.
one
It wasn't a
movie.
career move. It wasn't a career move. And I saw the trailer for her playing Aretha Franklin and Respect. She about to get another Oscar. She really
There you
is.
go.
Like, she is ultimately talented. She's soulful, but she chose to lose weight for her. Why has to always be like they was unhappy, or they're different now, or like, don't get it twisted. I'd be the first one to tell you, I jump up and down if I lose 5 pounds. I start acting real different. I do. But it's not because I'm not happy with my current size. It's because I want a better version of myself. It's because I might want a healthier version of myself. Maybe it's because, like we're about to go into with big girls in fashion, maybe I just don't want a whole bunch of flower print, because that's the only thing y'all act like y'all can print out in the plus size department. Is a bunch of flower print. Like,
I
we
mean,
can't have sexy stuff too. Like, I don't want to look
I
like a
mean,
tablecloth. If anybody out there who has ever been to a plus size department, like, we want cute stuff too. We want the ripped jeans too. We want the nice shirts too. Just put some spandex in it. For real. Come on, people. Like, we want the nice lingerie too. Like, we want to look sexy too. Like, people act like big girls have no sex appeal, so y'all put us in these flowered clothes and all this denim, and that has no fashion, that's not current. So then you have to, then the models you have wear it, they're a size 2 or 3, and it's not really the average size of a woman. And that's what you put on magazines and music videos and imagery. Like Queen Alexis was says, now BBWs seem to be popular, but they gotta be a BBW. Like, they have to look like Meg the Stallion, or they have to look in that vein. They gotta have a good cup of a butt, a nice size breast, have a little stomach, but not a stomach, not something that hangs over, like, and no stretch marks. Like, it gotta look a certain type of way. But then you have men out here who complain that women are too fake, but you shame the real authentic women who have nothing done to their body, but say that, oh, y'all really attracted to that? Like, what sense does that make at all?
a whole damn mess. And with that being said, I want to do this. Give the quick shout out to Majestic Plus Boutique. Thank you, Tia. She a big girl and she keep us tight. Chanel, go on her website, see what she got going on, because she be keeping us tight, especially for the ones that's blessed up top. You know, she got us. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So, but I agree with you. Shopping as plus size women, it's just the bigger you get, the bigger the size, the more moo moo you get. And it's frustrating.
All the
We used
moo
to
heavy
have
moo.
all the moo. We used to have wonderful. Now the our plus size stores that's because of this pandemic is closing down and everything. Avenue, some of Ashley stores, and the most wonderful one that still closed down a long time ago, and I'm still mourning them. Simply Fashions. I miss y'all. I miss y'all so much.
I miss
They really.
you. I'm talking to
Oh,
you, baby.
I
I
miss
miss
them.
you.
I miss
Okay,
them
okay. Let me stop.
because I'm like, we don't. Even though it's bigger, it's still we still got curves. We still got curves, and I'm glad to see influencers come out. Like, hey, shout out! I don't know if y'all seen her on Instagram. She go by the name Nail, NA_O. When I say that girl, big and beautiful, and put on everything that you think she ain't supposed to have on, whether it's see through or not. But to see that and see, yeah, you can still be sexy up in these clothes. You can still be sexy. You can still rock your curves with it. It's inspiring. Not even inspiring, because I hate it when people say that too. Oh my God, your confidence in your body is inspiring. That ain't inspiring, heifer. I'm just saying, it ain't
Very true.
inspiring. Just say I like your confidence. Don't be saying that like it's a charity case. Boo, no, it's not. It is not.
It it it,
So
it really isn't.
it feels good to see that. It feels good to see that. Yeah, I can still be sexy and rock my curves and rock my stomach and rock my stretch marks. Shoot, if a brother got a nerve to be like, oh my gosh, you got stretch marks on your hips, I'll be like, look, that's the stretch marks is there to show you where you supposed to put your hands. And while we doing our thing, I'm just saying, follow the
what cat what
instructions. Follow the
what
instructions.
what Cat Williams say? What stretch marks? Stretch marks is either there because you was small and got big, or you was big and got small. He was like, you better go show off them tiger stripes. Wow, you just what it is. So
No,
and and
just
and, and it's for real. And I want to get into something because this I show. So if it goes over a little bit of time, it really don't matter. But I just want to say
okay.
this notion, like we were saying, the culture of you could be thick but not too thick, aka fat. Like you can be, like, it's okay to be a little bit thick, but like it has to be a certain type of thick. And with men in relationships, and Queen, I know I'm gonna say this line and you're probably gonna run away from the mic, or you're gonna have to put yourself on mute. But I gotta say it because I know you have heard it for probably as long as men have been interested in you. The line of, "You got a cute face for a big girl."
Girl, I hear that from women more than men. I'm just saying.
But and exactly, men, women, or that ever so backhanded compliment. You got a good personality. What? What? Like, okay, you're big, you got a good person, or you're the homie, or you're a friend. And a lot of those men really be wanting to approach you. They do, like you were saying, like they really want to, but they're too embarrassed about what their boys are gonna say, or what their friends are gonna say, or what their family is gonna say, or any of that. So they put in their mind they need to have a certain type of woman who's a certain type of shape, because you get misled by what you see on Instagram or see in magazines or TV. First of all, fellas, a lot of that is airbrush. There's a such thing as filters, and you don't know if them girls are real or
Photoshop.
not. and a lot of them are very much plastic like a Barbie because they got silicone and injections and a whole lot of place. That's not real thickness from cornbread and greens. That's from Dr. Miami. Let's just keep it real. And also, a lot of you men need to humble yourselves because if y'all look at your mama and your daddy was very humble, because if y'all look at some of y'all mamas and then you try to say this type of girl I want, y'all need to be humble. And a lot of y'all be thinking y'all more popping than what y'all really is. Like a big girl could probably upgrade you a whole lot. So fellas, just y'all need to be a little more humble. Thinking y'all gonna change one of our lives or something by getting with us. Like it's supposed to change the trajectory of us. Like, no, boo boo. You don't upgrade me, I upgrade you. Like, baby boy, don't be
Can,
fooling yourself.
can I say what else they need to be humble in?
Go
Y'all
go
need to be
ahead.
humble in, yeah, y'all need to be humble in this area. Since you talking about my stomach and all you got all these stomachs and all them rolls. When the last time you seen your dick?
Oh,
I'm talking to the
oh,
brother.
oh,
I'm talking to the brothers that's got a nerve to be got a gut themselves, and they body looking like a 2 liter, straight
oh,
up.
my
Talking
my
about I need
heart,
to lose weight.
my heart.
You just
Oh my
you
gosh.
not confident in what you post. You just not confident in what you think you capable of. Baby, if you think you can't reach what I got, then you don't need to be talking about what's over it. Don't worry about it at all. At all. At all. So be
Mm,
humble. Sit
mm,
down and be
mm,
humble. If you can't
mm.
handle queen size potential because you dealing with a peasant tool, let's just you need to sit down and be humble. Now I'm about to go put myself in timeout.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You go in timeout. You go in the corner. Whew.
But I go in
Okay.
the corner. I go in the corner. I have fun by myself with my shadow in the corner, baby. Good. But I said what I said and I meant what I said. That's what I have a problem with brothers coming up to me talking about, oh, you'll be a dime or you'll be bad, you'll be bomb if you lost 15 or 50 or 30 or even 75 pounds, but pounds of weight if you lose weight because what it really is that you don't think you can reach what I got going on. And baby, it's just some ways. I'm just saying. You believe in yourself enough knowing that you can hit this pot of gold and hit it well. But if you don't have the confidence in what you're working with, then you need to stay humble when you roll up on a queen size queen, baby. I'm just saying. I'm gone.
The views expressed by Queen Alexis in no way reflect the views of Nelly Swag or the Redline. Ah, yo, oh God.
And
Okay,
the word of the Lord is already blessed. I said what I said.
okay. She said what she said. Whoo! I will say this, fellas, yes. You it's true. Y'all want to talk about sizes now. Like if we really want to get into sizes, like, you wanna talk about this, that, and some of y'all got a beer belly, a gut, all of that yourselves. And that's with men too. Like I just don't think men get it as harsh as women when it comes to their body size because I always expected for a man to get big or he's supposed to be that way or it's acceptable. But when it comes to a girl, oh no, no, no. When it comes to a woman, no, you're not supposed to. Like even when you're younger, if a 10-year old or 11-year-old boy is big, oh he big for his age. Oh that's good. He's bulking up. He's just growing into his boy body. So he's just growing into his young man body. So a young girl who's not growing into her young lady body, going through puberty and going through changes, like so I just truly don't understand it and don't really get it completely. Like body shaming and saying you have to be this and have to be that, to me makes no sense. And it's really shameful that it even has to go there or be that way. But and also I just want to say something personal since Queen Alexis had to go put herself in the corner. Like I've stated, if you see this flyer, if you see me out in public, I am not small. I've never been that way. And yes, I've struggled with sometimes feeling confident about who I am, or feeling secure, because when you're bigger, you might be a little hesitant to be more intimate with somebody because you don't know how comfortable you feel with your body or any of that. But me personally, I have learned to always love myself. I've been teased, I've been talked about, the regular thing about being big and all of that. But I've dated men where that has not been an issue, or sometimes we as big women, and I'm talking, we make it an issue when there is a man who genuinely cares about us. And we have to understand that we have to talk those things out. We have to understand that yes, we might be big, but that doesn't mean that we're not attractive, that we're not sexy, that we're not desirable, that we're not wanted. And we have to have that insurance and that willingness to understand that who we are and what we are. and I've had that from family members or people who have said, You need to probably consider, like, maybe take a look at your weight, or does your size not bother you, or any of that. Like, I'm not healthy, or I'm not comfortable with myself. Like, pointing out my flaws or my size to me is not going to make me motivated to lose weight. That's going to chip away at my confidence. So you're pointing out to Lizzo or to anybody else in the public eye, or to your family members or to your friends, how big or even how small that they are. Like, including with smaller girls, whether it's Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child, or others who are skinny. Like, oh, they probably need to have a kid, maybe they gain some weight, or some people are just genetically skinny, like some are genetically big. Like, that's just what it is. That doesn't mean that you are unattractive, or that there's not ways you can gain weight. Some people's body types are not the same. Like, some people, let's just be honest, some people, they lose a whole bunch of weight, they look like they're sick. Whole weight, they look like they can. So sometimes you gotta find what's with your body shape, what's your health, and talk to your doctor. And also, like, it's been that way between, I like Luther, this is little Luther, but like, he sucked it up, and not to it, but we there, and especially as women, and women, you thinking that you need to help your big friend with somebody, like, because anybody probably ain't right for me. We're not the charity case. We're not the one who's not going to be talked to in the club or get a dance. Like, none of that. So it's about your confidence and what you exude, because any man worth anything, whether you fat, skinny, thick, slim, thick, whatever, he's not going to want to be with you if you're all the time so self so insecure and don't have enough self-confidence within yourself. And we have to understand that. And other women, we shouldn't shame other women for the size that they are. Just because they bigger than you don't mean she ugly. Like, okay, you your size, let her be her size. It's room in this world. Like, we're not animation figures. And somebody like Lizzo to have body positivity, that doesn't mean she's negative or she's trying to promote something wrong. She's trying to make it normal that big girls twerk, big girls have fun. Like, y'all act like we're not sexy don't have sex, and we don't work in, and we don't like lingerie, and we don't like this or like that. And even the fashion industry, just the fact that the clothes on the big show saying that that's not aesthetically pleasing, and to artists or or actors that lead a leading role, or you can't really be have sex. You you gotta be the hoe, because the only way you go secure relationship. Like, y'all seen the stereotypes, what they say, and even what some of these men say. Like, low key, your favorite rappers, your favorite singers talking about, oh, I only deal with these type of dime pieces or this type of woman. Look at who they wind up marrying, or look at who they wind up seeing, who they might have a little affair with, or any of that. Like, it's bigger women. Like, they say one thing on their records, but if you look at their baby mama, it's not an IG model. Let's just keep it 100. And that's 100% the truth.
It is. It is. It straight up is. And man, I'm just saying, love yourself, no matter what size you are. We need to get, as women, we need to get out this mindset that we got to fit the norm in order to be accepted. Nobody else live your life but you. Nobody live your life but you. Nobody live this life but you. So love yourself. That's it. Just love yourself. That's all I gotta say.
Like Lizzo said, you gotta, so for real, just love who you are. And women, body shaming. Stop saying that the big girl is doing too much, piece of chicken, or having bigger women feel self-conscious when they go out to eat, or go to a buffet, or go to a family outing. They like, oh, look at how much is on her plate. Let me just tell you something right now. Y'all can watch my plate all you want to. I'm still probably gonna go back for another one. And you can say whatever you want, but I'm not gonna be hungry. So boo boo, get the extra piece of chicken, okay? Go get the slice of cake. It's okay. So what if you got two to go plates? You want to have dinner for later, and then want to have some later in the day, the next day for lunch. Go ahead. If you get the extra hot link at the barbecue, it's all right. It is okay.
Yeah.
So so as we pull into the
And
95th Street station, please grab all your belongings. Exit. This is as far as this train will go. As you head up the stairs, elevator, or escalator and head to your next destination, we want to thank you for riding the red line with us. Please come back next Thursday and every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on Talk Shoe Radio. Our number again is 717-734-6904. Show ID 511-6519 £. Please, please, please come join us again for another Red Line Thursday. You can also check out our YouTube page, the Redline Podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications for our upcoming videos and episodes. This episode will be on our YouTube tomorrow. We'll be dropping, so please go comment, like, share, and let everybody know about the YouTube page. We really appreciate the subscriptions, the interactions, the impressions. We love y'all for that. And we are also now on Google Podcasts as well as Spotify. So please go to the search bar, type in the Redline Podcast. You see that pretty picture of me and Queen Alexis up there? Yeah, click on that one. Follow us. Leave a review. Just tell us how you liking the podcast. We really will appreciate that. Keep listening. Keep streaming. And don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell some more friends to like and follow our Facebook page for all upcoming events and show topics. The Redline Podcast featuring Loose Squares. I really would appreciate y'all. We appreciate all the interactions, everybody who's doing it. Please leave your show ideas and what you would like for us to talk about on our next episode. Also, if you're interested in promoting your event or your business or any other business inquiries or to get in contact with me or Queen Alexis, please email us at redlinepodcast2020@gmail.com. You can follow me, your girl, Nelly Swag, at Nelly Swag09 on Instagram, as well as Nelly Swag09 on Twitter. Like and follow my fan page on Facebook, Nelly Swag09. And you can contact me on my personal Facebook page, Charnel Nelly Logan on Facebook. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for all the follows. Thank y'all for all the likes and every time we promote. I really appreciate you. Queen Alexis, where can they find you and all your upcoming shows and things you're doing out here in the world? Let the people know.
First, first of all, you might find me on somebody's face. I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing.
Hey, hey, hey,
um,
hey, hey. We're trying to make this
I'm just
expanded show.
saying.
That's another podcast.
I'm just
Go in
saying.
the corner
But
after
no,
this.
y'all can. Now, you can find me on Talk Shoe Radio 3 times a week. Tuesday night with the Madam Queen's Court open mic at 8 o'clock. The number is 717-734-6904. Show ID is 2864-394 #. Then you can find me on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock with my girl Nelly Swag. Same number. The call ID one, the show ID once again is 511-6519 #. And then you can find me on every Saturday night back here on Talk Shoe Radio at 8 o'clock with the Mad Hatter, hosted by myself, Devontae Davis, and our newest host, Mavis Davis. I mean, I love her. She give us our lives all day. The number, same number, 717-734-6904. Call, show ID is 991-5968 #. And also you can find me on Facebook, my fan page, Queen Alexis, Instagram, Queen _ Alexis 1990. Also my personal page, Alexis Sherelle Owens on Facebook. If you want, like Chanel said, if you want to get in contact with us, you can get in contact with us on social media, and also hear me on the Talk Show Radio every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday of the week. That's where you can find me.
Yes, yes, y'all. Once again, we want to for join us on what we call Redline Thursday. Redline Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Ride the way. Line Thursday. We appreciate all the support that y'all call in every week, every Thursday, right here on TalkShoeRadio.com, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell some more friends to let everybody know about the show. So subscribe to the YouTube page. Listen to us on Spotify. Listen to us on Google Podcasts. Listen to us right here on Talk Shoe Radio. Keep downloading. Keep spreading the word. We just gonna keep coming with fire episodes. And again, ladies, love who you are. Love yourself. And just understand that if nobody else can love you if you don't love you. So I want to thank you again for wearing the wear line with us this week. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. So we'll see you back here next Thursday, 7 p.m. Same time, same place, same host. Me, your girl Nelly Swag, and the beautiful Queen Alexis. And as we always like to say, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Black Lives Matter. And arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. And peace.
Right.